Welcome to live session on NFP day, guys and girls. Hope that you have an enjoyable trading day, starting with another day, Tuesday. So it's another big day coming up later today. Coming on, during the NY session, we'll see ISM service PMI. So you could see a good movement in the market during the time period. And tomorrow coming up, AUD, GDP, which will be another big news coming up. And then Thursday coming up, ADP, non-farm employment change. So starting with all the high impact news coming up from today onward, and this is NFP week, as you know that. So NFP week is always absolutely a big week, and let's take the full advantage of it. So far we are on the top. Okay, so we had yesterday a big trade on GJ, and our AUD USD is just giving keep pushing down, which is also running in profit. And let's see what kind of opportunity we have in the market today onward, and I will be looking to see what kind of trading opportunity coming up in the market. So let's begin one by one, guys and girls. And before I begin this live session, I would appreciate your support, giving a thumbs up, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I am posting every single day. And you can use the live chat to ask any question. And also I would like to know that you guys are here. If you say yes, then I know that you guys are here. When everyone is here, then I can start my today's analysis, and then we probably would find a good trade. Wisdom, thank you very much. Good morning guys. So I would like to know that everyone can hear me. Can you say yes? Yep. Doris, yes, thank you very much. Yusuf, welcome. Yes. So I see that everyone is coming up, showing up. Thank you. Ace, hello, thank you very much. Evanzer, Tony, Sylvester, Wisdom Iso, and help in the beginning, couple of things. Give a thumbs up, guys, and also say yes so I know that you are here. Daryl, and also check if you haven't subscribed, so that you are always notified. Make sure you do a couple of things. Smash this like button, subscribe button, and also press that bell button, because YouTube doesn't let you know when I'm posting something if you are not hitting that notification bell notification. And now I would like to begin today's analysis with two most important pairs that we will be looking at, and also such as also other pairs also showing a very good trending direction in the market. Okay, so looking at our gold, now you can see that yesterday there was a massive bounce on gold, and we will be looking at gold, also looking at GBP/JPY. We see that GJ also coming down to a very significant smart money zone, which is the liquidity zone here. Also we will be looking at that point as well. So let's see what kind of opportunity we have on GBP/JPY and also in gold. Which one we can begin with, guys? Let me know. Morning, Davis, Daniel, Arjun, yes, good morning. Shahana, good morning. King Cross, Arjun, Jerk, Ping Dharma, me also, thank you for that. Okay, so much appreciated your response. So let's begin. First of all, we will be starting with gold, and also then we will be looking at GBP, JPY. Sit tight guys, and also make sure you take notes and don't hesitate to ask any question that you have if you have any specific question, don't hesitate to ask. I try to address most of the question. Also in terms of also trading psychology, if you have any question you can let me know. Starting with daily chart. Now why daily? Because daily is a very reliable time frame in terms of trading, and daily chart is, when I sit down on my chart, the first thing that I look at is the daily, because when you look at the daily you can see a very clear picture in the market. Even if you are not looking at, let's say, monthly, weekly, which is good to look at, still you can find a very clear direction in the market looking at the daily chart. So looking at daily chart on gold, we can see that this is a, without any question, it's an uptrending market. So how do you know that? Let's find out the overall structure in the market. Okay, so there is a pattern that you can recognize here. Let me show you what it is, guys. If we look at the long-term perspective on gold, this is a long-term bull flag. Now as you can see that with that long-term bull flag, if you look at, and you can see in that bull flag the market was moving in that channel, and we have seen that the break from that channel has broken to the support level, and with that break from the support from that channel, there is a huge bounce to the upside on gold. From long term, it is a bull flag. As you can see, it's a bull flag, and with that bull flag, what happened that after gathering the liquidity, this is an overextension from that bull flag, and we have seen the market has made another bounce to the upside, and afterwards we saw that the price has formed an all-time high here from the daily, and with that all-time high, what we saw that the price has formed another bull flag here. Okay, so this is another bull flag to look at on gold. From the daily, it's a nice looking bull flag, and with that bull flag we have seen that the market has managed to break to the upside. Now if you look at the overall structure in the market, now you can see a very clear direction in the market. This is a smart money area, and also we see that there is another order block here. This one also an order block. So we saw an order block here, an order block here, and from that zone we saw the market now going back to this resistance level. So with that being said, a bull flag has broken, created an all-time high. You see that. So with that bull flag break, we saw the market has straight gone to the all-time high. Now you saw another breakout from this flag, and we can expect now the price will try to break that all-time high, or at least to create an equal high or lower high before jumping up or before dropping down. So with that being said, we see that gold long-term perspective, we see that this is a bullish market. Now let's narrow down to the recent time frame. This is the daily impulse on gold, which is basically a huge bullish impulse with this retest of the 20 EMA along with this liquidity grab. Gold has managed to make a huge move, and we saw a big bullish candle followed by another bullish candle. Now this is absolutely very strongly bull market, and in that market I wouldn't look for any selling opportunity at the moment unless we see a news come and the market structure completely broken down. So at the moment, the level that we have drawn, the support level, that is where I will be looking to see how the price is reacting to that level. Now going back to the 15-minute chart, you can see that this is the 15 minutes, and this is where there was a yesterday we saw a huge rejection from this level and has made this impulsive move, and then we have seen that consolidation pattern here. Now with that consolidation, currently the price is approaching this support level here. Okay, so with that support, expecting for the price now to retest this level. Let's see the lower time frame price action from 1 hour chart. We see that this 1 hour 20 ms somehow has not been tested into flight, and I will be waiting to see a retest of this support level, especially a break of 2110. Okay, so a break of 2110 will be a very good place for me to look for potential bullish opportunity on gold. Now, currently it is in a big consolidation. As you know that there is a news coming up later today, and buying from here also not a good idea because it's the daily resistance. If we look at the daily resistance, here is here, so this is the daily high, and I will be waiting for the price to give us potential entry opportunity with that. This is the daily resistance, expecting for the price to drop down to this support and then to bounce back to the upside to create a new higher high. So this is the plan for gold. These are the daily support. So this is the daily opening, so intraday support, and also this is the intraday support, and these are the levels that I want to see. Gold has come down, has tested, has given us a potential entry for this move to the upside, and this is what we will be looking at. Gold, okay, gold, GBP, JPY. Yeah, we'll be looking at GJ as well. Thank you very much. Gold look me out yesterday. Yeah, gold would be good to start. Thank you. I made way too much. Okay, top of the morning to you, coach. Thank you, Warren. Let's do this here. Let's do this. Jeremy, how do I locate liquidity in a given trade setup? Okay, so that's the very important question that you will be looking at. US30, how do you know that the market has changed direction? Okay, so these are very two important questions that I will be addressing very soon. Guys, make sure that you stick till the end to know, to learn, and to grow. I know that you guys are asking very intelligent questions. These are the foundational questions that a trader asks when they begin their trading journey. Now, let me see here. We can see that the gold, you can see from this huge, this is a very strongly bull market. If I look at this 15-minute chart, you can see a very strong uptrending market structure. Now, if NFP coming up, which what I think that the market might take a flight before the NFP, and it is possible for the gold to retest the monthly high. Okay, so which is the monthly, you can see this is the monthly resistance, and then to revert back also possible. So there is a couple of scenario may happen, but at the moment we see the market structure is very strongly bullish, so it might just keep pushing high at the moment. So in that situation, we will be looking for retest of this support level. So what is going up is likely to go up. That's the law of trading. All right, so this is what happened with the gold. And now before I go to the GBP, JPY, guys, give a thumbs up. I see that the likes and view are very disproportional. I would appreciate if you support, give a thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Awesome, thank you. Okay, now let's look at GBP, JPY. We will be looking at that on GJ here. Now, if we look at GBP, JPY, before this live session, I was looking at this market, and GJ is absolutely also a very good pair at the moment to look at along with the dollar yen, because there is a very important news pin has come out. Let me see if there is any news yet. Udia, what do you know about central bank digital currency? Okay, so USD inflation rate. Okay, so there is some news has come out. We will be going through that. Today I was looking at some of them. So we might see a bit more dramatic movement on JPY, which happened normally in all the day of JPY news. So far there isn't any surprise yet, so let's wait for that surprise to happen, and then we will be looking to enter. In the meantime, before we see that surprise, let's quickly analyze the market on GBP JPY to see overall picture in the market. Again, I will be looking at the daily chart on GJ. Now if we look at the daily chart on GBP JPY, you can see that this is the daily price action on GJ, and with that daily move, what we can see that from GBP JPY, this is the daily impulse on GJ. Okay, so we say that this is a huge impulse followed by this correction on GJ, and with that correction, what do we see? That this is a consolidation, a breakup structure here on GBP JPY, and then the market has made another move, correction, another, so which is a typical uptrending market. Let's look at the monthly chart. Now why am I looking at the monthly? Very simple, because monthly, weekly, higher time frame, it will give you a clear direction, removing all the noise from the lower time frame. So when you look at the monthly chart from the bigger picture perspective, we can see that from the monthly, GBP JPY is long-term bull market. Guys, this is where the most trader fail. I saw that many requests come to me to trade against the trend. Okay, so thinking that, okay, can I sell now? Can I sell? Because it happens when retail trader, including myself, when I begin my trading journey in the beginning, that we tend to sell the market which is highly bullish. This is where the first step that every trader need to take for those who are thinking of selling a strongly rising market. Because trust me, your 80% of the a trade, making a wrong decision about trading will eliminate your some bad trade from your trading. That will entirely change your trading completely. Guys, trading is freedom, as you know that, but only few steps that you need to understand. Let me give you a concrete example what I'm talking about, guys. You see that AUD USD trade, for those who are following that, this is the perfect example of trading with the trend and holding the trade for ages. Now this trade was open past week Monday. This is a swing trade along with many day trade that we open. I know that some of you is still running the trade. Show your patience, guys. How many of you are running this AUD USD? I know that okay, so I see that Vikas has asked this question. Okay, guys, anyone here? I know that I'm running with all the VIP member in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. For those who are trading with me, are you running this trade, guys? Let me know in the live chat that are you running this trade. I want to see that how many of you still have that patience to hold a trade for bigger profit. Now AUD USD, if you guys remember exactly, this candle was traded. Okay, so this is the candle that we have traded on AUD USD, and that has a 5 reward to risk. Now see that whole week we have hold the trade which is slowly melting, and currently the price is breaking that structure. It has come down. So after the candle close below, we can move the stop loss at entry, or even I can keep running without moving the stop loss at entry, because it's more than halfway at the moment. Yeah, I have. Yeah, okay, very good. Well done, well done. Good morning. How many hours do you stay at that chart per session? King will be discussing on that. I'm running the trade. So Vikas is running the trade. So this is what you need to understand, that trading with the trend. Now why did I took that? Let's quickly look at that trade, and then we'll be jumping on GJ again to continue our analysis. Now this is what I always emphasize, guys. One trade copying, or one trade just from a live session will not change your trading at all. I would recommend you to focus on learning, because it's not hard. Trust me, trading is not hard. This is what I'm day in day out in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. You see that this is the AUD USD trade that I have sent, also with the entries, stop loss and take profit with only 35 pp stop loss. And I have shared the trade in the group, so that this is the trade that I have shared, so that who are in Forex Trading Wizard Academy as a member, they also can understand, can learn and grow as a trader. Now you can see that with that trade, the market has got a rejection from that level exactly as expected. Currently it's trading. Now what is the logic behind the trade? See this, guys, when you zoom out the chart, you will know that this market is in a downtrend. Okay, so you can see that it's in a downtrend. The market is forming series of lower high in that area, and it's in a downtrend, and we are waiting for AUD USD to give us a bit more downside, to give the full 5 times on that. So patience is key, as I mentioned before in your study. Probably you guys have seen a video on the channel about patience, how you can grow a smaller account into big. That this is the rule of the patient. Okay, hold it, let the winner run for bigger profit, cut the losses with minimum loss possible. And that trade is still keep pushing down, and I'm expecting it to now, in the last moment you could see that with NFP we might see just a spike, and then it might give just a full 5 times. If the spike is to the downside, which is highly likely to happen with the NFP, we might find a quick profit. It might be that, let's say it's consolidating here. This is what happened sometime, halfway it took us to go the half profit of this 5 times. Maybe it took us almost a week. Maybe it's one session for the rest of the half to go to the TP, so which could happen. That's how trading is. Even if it goes back up, we are okay. We always do the risk management. That's the secret of being a profitable trader. Now if you look at this market here, what do you see? That the market is forming series of lower high in that area. Now with that series of lower high creation, we can see the market now moving in the major direction of the trend. That's the perfect example of trading with the trend, with patience and with proper risk management plan. And I believe that, guys, many of you are holding the trade with me, and keep that. That's how learning as a trader. Now let's go back to GJ to see what we are expecting in this market, and make sure also you follow along the updates of this trade and many other trade coming along the way. I'll be posting all the update in the channel. If you are our VIP or the Forex Trading Wizard Academy member, you can access all the details in it. So let's quickly look at now on this GJ, how the market might be doing in the upcoming session, and then we will be looking at gold again to see what's happening. So looking at GBPJPY, now you can see that this is the opening candle of yesterday with the market open, a very strong bullish momentum. So now what we can expect on GBPJPY, if you look at the 4 hour, we can see that a very strong impulse, expecting a deeper correction. Now if we take our Fibonacci for this correction, we can see it's now a little bit of rejection from 38.2%, but I think that we might see deeper correction, as it is already moving in a level where there is a resistance, and expecting GJ to come down for a deeper correction, because until it shows a rejection from the bottom, still we can expect it to drop down. And that's what we see from the daily, that after back-to-back 2 days of bullish move, GBPJPY has managed to now coming down for a pullback. Now even it could drop back to this daily low, which is possible with the spike if there is anything. So for me, I would like to see that GJ, you can see there was a consolidation, and if you remember yesterday we had a trade here. So this is our previous support level, which is the 192.3, expecting GBPJPY now today drop down to this is a middleman, a very powerful bullish price action, and any break of this low, we can look for potential entry to the upside And for me, GJ, I think you can see it's now forming here. Here it's forming that short-term bearish price action. Liquidity grab at the top. So it's forming that liquidity candle on GJ because it's trending to the upside, guys. Trading with the trend is always the best idea. So we might see some short-term movement. Locally, it is showing here a bearish price action, but global trend is to the upside. So it will be a little bit risky for us to sell here. We might see short-term some downside here, a couple of pips, but it's gonna be completely against the major trend, though we see that multiple liquidity grab from the top. If GBPJPY somehow bounce back up to this liquidity zone, then we can look for selling. But it's currently here, it is showing a bit bearish price action. I really always hesitate to trade against the trend, against the major trend. Major trend is up, so I would be happy to see that GJ is dropping back to any of this liquidity zone before we sell this, before we buy this market. I would like to trade with the trend. We might see, you know, now a rejection to that level, or we might see keep pushing down. So there is a two-way situation, but I don't want to trade against the trend. Though it is showing short-term bearish price action here, and which is good for us to see that it might drop back to this liquidity zone here. You can see this is order block. This is where we bought yesterday in our trade, and if GBPJPY dropping down to 190.23.24 level, then it might even drop back to 190 level or 190.10, and then from that zone we can look for a potential bullish entry on GBPJPY. Now the line that I have drawn here, these are the daily levels here, and expecting for GJ to only in a situation I will be selling on GBPJPY if we see that suddenly it's had a spike to the upside and grab the huge liquidity from here. Then we can look for that sell to this level. At this point there are two situations. One is just going back up, the other one situation is to drop down here. So we still don't know which way the market might be heading, so it's better to observe for a clear direction. But this is an order block, as you can see here, and there is a little bit of imbalance. So if the market coming to that order block where we can look for entry, even it is possible, if in case it's getting very strongly bearish, then it might just drop back down below this daily low, and then we could see that after breaking all this low, it's getting rejection to the upside, which is also possible from the short-term perspective on GJ. So let's keep watching the price action for any kind of entry, and I would appreciate your support in the meantime if you just help the channel by giving a thumbs up and also by subscribing to the channel. If you haven't done yet, press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I'm posting every single day. Can versus buy? What do you mean by can versus buy? Can versus buy. Good morning, coach. Good to see you after a while. Hope you are keeping well. Toldi, yes, absolutely. Thank you for being here. Kindly hack oil. Yeah, you will be looking at that. Check oil. Yeah, I saw that you on hack oil. Anyway. Good morning, sir. How many hours do you stay at the chart per session? Okay, so it's completely subjective because see there is a bounce on gold again. Huge bounce from this level. Yeah, we see that bounce. Big bounce. Okay, so big bounce. All right, let it bounce and we will be entering once we find that. So how many hours you stay at the chart per session? Okay, so it is a subjective because probably you may not be able to comply with me because I am a trading coach and I need to spend a lot of time in front of the chart because of because of the mentoring session, my own trading. But it depends on your personal circumstances, but I would say that it depends on your trading style also. If you are a day trader, yeah, you need to spend a good amount of time in front of the chart. If you are a day trader, you need to trade at least one session full, at least to see the volume coming and then trading. If you are a swing trader, then you can spend minimum 30 minutes till 2 hour, 1 hour also possible. But in the beginning, I would recommend you to spend a lot of time even without trading, okay, which is a very important point to look at, because if you are beginning as a trader, if you are a beginner, then you need to learn. Okay, you need to learn, and learning comes from looking at the live market, guys. This is also very important because I'm telling you from my experience as well as from a long-term learning from reliable, from a very delicate source, that how they are doing the trading. So if you look at the live market, you will see something that you will never be able to learn from anyone. Even you will not be able to learn from me. That's why I recommend you to watch the chart a lot. You know why? Because let me tell you something. See, I have a strategy that I discovered after a lot of trial and error. Guys, you can try that too. You can try that too. See, I had a strategy that I was trading, and I saw that I was trading, and also I automated the strategy, and I saw that if I keep that strategy running for the whole 24-hour, it doesn't work properly. It doesn't give me the full profit. And then I saw that there are certain period of time when it works very, very well. I was astonished that why during a specific time it's working very well, but other times it loses. And at the end of the day, when I keep running that for a long time, plus minus, it goes in drawdown. And then I started to identify the timing of that strategy, that why this time, why this strategy works very well at certain time, why other time doesn't work. and then I saw that there are some specific event triggers that strategy. Okay, specific event that's come from observation. So observation is key. So this is what I'm telling you guys. And then what I did, I just refined that strategy only to run on that event, and that works perfectly fine. Make a huge trade in the direction of the major trend. So this is what I'm telling you guys. This is what you cannot backtest, you cannot learn from anyone. You can observe, but you need the foundation, you need the basic understanding of how the market moves, and then you can understand what to do based on your situation. That's why if you're passionate about trading, then I would recommend always spend long time in front of the chart, but without trading. All right, so if you just look for a trade to trade, that's gonna be another problem, because this is also, when you look at it in front of the chart very long time, you will convince yourself that there is a trade there. So this is a kind of psychological phenomena. When you look at the chart very long time, then you convince yourself that there is a trade which is not there. That is why you need to be disciplined in your approach to find a trade that is in your strategy. I believe that you are understanding, guys. It's making you very, very educated and understanding how the market moves. Make sure that you check a couple of things. I will tell you what you need to really master in your trading. Is it a USD valid for entry? No, it's not. USD has gone a lot, which is running in profit. It is now more than 50% profit running. It's not valid at all. If you enter this trade, it's gonna be a big stop loss. So it's almost now, if you enter the trade, you need 120 pp stop loss, whereas your risk reward, it will be less than 1 to 1, so it's not valid. But no problem, we do open quite a few trades. So can you read US30 chart? Yeah, absolutely, why not? So please look at gold. Yeah, gold is flying again. Yeah, we see that there is a bounce again. It's there was a bounce on gold, and yeah, I'm waiting for a good entry. Absolutely important. This is the 5-minute chart. As you can see, there is a flight to the upside from this level on the 5 minutes, and waiting for the price to drop down below this level. And here is the thing. Check gold. Yeah, I think maybe pullback for gold and then pump. Yes, this is what I'm waiting on gold, for a deeper pullback. Especially you see that it's leaving exactly the same pattern it did in here. You can see that there was a pullback, okay, and then break up, and then double top has come down from a higher low and another break. Okay, now doing the same thing, pull exactly the same pattern. You can see that, guys. You see there's a pattern here, okay, and then break, form a double top, okay, has come down from a higher low, a big breakout. So it's done the same thing here. Again, another pullback, breakout, form a double top. Very interesting, isn't it? Exactly the same pattern, from a higher low, now it's breakout. Now at this point, if it revert back to break any of this swing low, will be an absolutely big one for us to enter. Okay, patience, as I mentioned before. This is what makes a big difference between profitable trader and a non-profitable trader, is the patience. When the market trends, you need to be patient for a pullback, okay, or the liquidity gap. All my strategies, as you know, that I trade based on liquidity. So there are 3 secrets in the market: market structure, liquidity, and price action. So price action trading, as you know, that It's very popular and very reliable trading system. If you integrate the liquidity in it, you got to the point. Okay, so make sure you stick to the channel to learn it, to grow as a trader. Thank you. So couple of questions. Okay, so you insert that one. Okay, so Jeremy asked a question: how do I locate liquidity in a given trade setup? I would revert that question a little bit. I would say that once you locate liquidity, then do a trade setup. Okay, so you can't find liquidity in a given trade setup, but set up your trade when you see the market grab the liquidity from the very important level. Okay, so let me give you the clue. As I mentioned, that you need a little bit of clear understanding about all of them. Now let me tell you guys. So if you look at, let's say, how do you locate the liquidity, right? That's the question. If I give you a very simple clue to understand liquidity, understand where do you place your stop loss. Okay, so in a very regular sense, if I tell you how to identify liquidity, find out where do you place your stop loss. Guys, this is the key. Let's say, forget about, let's say, liquidity. Okay, find out where do you place your stop loss when you open a trade, and then see if there is any rejection from that stop loss area. That means that a long wick candle, a pin bar, a big rejection, that is where the market grab the liquidity. I will show you an example. Now I'll explain also why this and how you can use it. Guys, I see that 122 view, only 42 likes, so 1:5. Would you mind giving a thumbs up, guys? And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. That's much appreciated. Thank you. Nice pushing high. So let's see this market on gold that we have seen yesterday in that zone from 30 minutes, from 15 minutes. So how do you locate the liquidity? Let's see what the psychology behind liquidity and how you can use it. Now see, let me tell you what other traders are thinking. See, the smart trader are those who don't think, but who think that what others are thinking about the market. Now this is the bounce level. I'm very choosy about my trade. I was waiting here for break of this support and I didn't enter, but I'm telling you so that you can understand why the market is moving. Now you can see that here is the impulse and correction. Okay, so here you can say that the trader level 1, so you can level all the trader based on patience. So let's say patience is only the most important virtue a trader need. Patience level 1 some trader has. Okay, and then patience level 2, and then patience level 3. Okay, let's define in 3 level of patience. Okay, now when this is an impulse, this is a, you can say that the smart money area. Okay, so this is a neckline of this reversal. The price tested this resistance as support, and if you take the Fibonacci from here to there, you can see the price is exactly to 61.8% Fibonacci. Okay, so 2 confluences here. Now here trader who has the patience level 1, they might go long. So you want to put a tight stop loss, okay, here, and or maybe a bit downside, no problem, to this level. And now, okay, so the trade has come to the drawdown. It's gone a bullish move. Okay. And now has come back down again. Okay, so now what happened? Patience level 1 traders has got stopped out. Now let's see what happened. Now coming down to the patience level 2. Now this is a bullish engulfer, bullish candle, cross the 20 MA and then revert back, right? So which is now the patience level 2 will go for long. Stop loss here, TP target somewhere here, and then just to see that it's taken out the patience level 2. Okay. Now come down to the patience level 3. Now this is a bullish candle. Now you can consider this one as a patience level 3 or any other in 3 layer. You can understand the market. So when the patience level 3 is trading, let's say it has gone to the upside and it's a winning trade. Now why it is important to see why does this 2 patience level didn't work out here, and why it happens. First of all, guys, keep in mind that everyone knows that this is a bull market. Everyone knows, okay? Every trader knows that it's a bull market who are in trading for at least some period of time. And when everyone knows that it's a bull market, everyone buys, right? So when a market, especially let's say when everyone buy a market, that market in fact doesn't move. Guys, this is the key you need to understand. I'm telling you again. So when everyone buy, the market does not move. Like this, it manipulates. Why? Simple reason. Imagine that you are in a marketplace and you want to sell your iPhone in the market. You went to the marketplace, you saw 100 people there. You want to sell your iPhone. So you are a buyer, you are a seller. Okay, so let's say you are a seller. So you have an iPhone, you want to sell it, and you went there and you saw that everyone holding their iPhone in their hand and waiting to sell. So everyone is seller, right? Everyone is seller in the market. You are also a seller. So that market is a non-functional market, right? It doesn't move anywhere. Everyone waiting to sell. No buyer there. You see that? That's what you need to understand. That's what the liquidity gap. And then you became smart enough to understand, okay, here if I want to sell my iPhone, then I need to drop my price. Okay. Then you saw that everyone is selling, waiting to sell their iPhone with $800. Suddenly you said that, okay, I'm gonna sell it with $600. And once you say that I'm gonna sell it $600, someone who is willing to sell could be a buyer for you, because who is selling this iPhone with $800? He will think that, okay, this guy is selling with $600. I'm selling $800. If I buy from him with $600, and then I can even sell with $700, so I can make $100. So I'm gonna buy from him. So you just that is liquidity graph. Okay, so this is what's happening here. Exactly, this is what's happening. And now when you find out that where the liquidity gap happened, that because everyone is a buyer, the big boys will not buy here until they find that liquidity to push that market to the upside. And that is what exactly finding out the liquidity in the market. So once you understand, you see that when everyone is a buyer here, all those patience one and level turn into a seller instead of, because their stop loss is a sell order. Okay, so because big boys drop their price, this is what happened. Like the iPhone, you went to the market and you saw that everyone is a buyer, the market is not moving, so you drop your price. You see, this is what they drop the price. So when the price dropped, automatically some buyers turned into a seller, and that selling liquidity is grabbed by the liquidity, like the big boys, and the market start to move. And once you understand it, you wait in the marketplace. When everyone has $800 iPhone, you also $800 iPhone, don't buy or don't sell. Wait for someone to drop their price to $500 or $600, then you sell then you buy it. Okay, so that's how you understand the real market, how to grab the liquidity. I hope that this guys makes sense to you, and if you understanding, make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet for more educational content, so that in the future you understand it clearly how the market moves. And make sure you also always stay managed with proper risk management. Still, you could see some trade will not work out for you, and that's completely fine. Once you understand it, it becomes much easier for you. So let me see that here on the gold here. Do you see that gold? And you can see the market now coming down for another pullback here, so we'll be waiting. This is the levels that we can look for, today's level. Yeah, so these are the levels that we might look for potential break, and then to give us that potential entry. This is the gold levels that we will be looking to see. For me, these are the levels. So if the price drop below this level, then we can look for that buying opportunity on gold. Okay, so here is on GJ. It's now trying to break in that direction. So this is where the levels on GJ. Good morning, my coach. Give me my like. Given my like. Thank you. Okay, notes. Welcome, David. What's the sign before we buy Gbpusd? So the sign for before we buy Gbpusd is the first thing that we need to see that Gbpusd has come down to the stop loss zone. Okay, so this is what we're talking about, the levels that is highly had a high liquidity. See that 190.23, this is where this is a breakout candle here. Okay, so when it is coming down, we might see a retest of this level. The sign that first thing, it needs to come to that liquidity zone where there is a high liquidity, and then we need to see this kind of pattern. Okay, a long reach. So when you see, then yeah, this is also another important. How do you understand that they are gathering the liquidity in the market, big boys? So the way you understand it is when you see a long candle, a big candle more than 2 ATR or 2.5 ATR hit that liquidity zone and get a rejection. That's the sign that they are gathering the liquidity and the market is about to take off. So see that pattern here. Look at this candle. We have opened this trade in our previous live yesterday, and see what happened here. You see the price has come down to the liquidity zone, a straight drop. Okay, so when you see a move, guys, when you see a move without proper pullback, a straight move to that liquidity zone, it is a sign that the market will carry reversal. That's why, you know, if you let's say, many traders say that, okay, the market is here is what's happening. Okay, here I will be opening a buy on GJ from this level. Stop loss will be below this low, so it will be around it will be a market order around 16 pip stop loss, and I will be targeting here first of all up to this liquidity zone 1.5. If needed, then I will be changing my pattern. It will be around 16-17 pip stop loss on Gbpusd. 190.518 is the stop loss. TP target at 190.91, 190.931. So I'm by the market on GJ. Let's make sure that you do proper risk management is the key. Okay, I will be explaining later why I am long on GJ. So this is instant trade on Gbpusd to see if we can gain some profit on that. And I'm slowly entering to the upside, expecting GJ to bounce back up to the upside before the candle close. So there is a 1 hour candle close coming on GJ. Okay, so I am entering into a little bit of in profit zone. It's a quick trade for us to gain some pip and expecting it to go back up to that resistance liquidity zone. So this is the 15-minute chart, and also I will be explaining why I'm opening the trade. Make sure, guys, anytime it could go another spike, so make sure you're not doubling up your position or risking big, which is very important that it's only make sure you put a stop loss and with proper risk management. 16-17 pip stop loss here, a bit more this one that way. So from the 1 hour we see a doji. So we are long on GJ. So I'm long on GJ. Okay, so you see that we see some kind of bounce here on GJ, and expecting it to give us some peep. Let's catch some move here. Let's try to catch. Make sure, guys, you are not putting a big risk on your account. It's very essential. And now if we see that there is a multiple liquidity gap here, expecting it to revert back. So from the 4-hour, five minutes, so this 5 minutes candle is a very important. I would like to see that it's been able to closed as a long wick in that area. So here what we see on Gbpusd, okay, so expecting for the price to break to the upside here. Let's keep looking at that point. So far expecting for the price to bounce. Guys, make sure that you do proper risk management. It's very important. So we see there is a potential for an upside, so we'll be taking this trade for extension to the upside. And also I have shared with the VIP group also the same trade. Let's move it to the upside, guys. We see some movement. Are you guys enjoying? Let me know. If you are enjoying, give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I'm posting every day. So I would appreciate you like, guys, to go to the 100. Could you mind giving a thumbs up? And don't miss out to subscribe to the channel. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I'm posting every single day. So we see some appreciation in our trade, and want to see it has made a good move to the upside as it is a long-term bull market. So if we look at the 4-hour resistance here, let me see how far we can take this trade to go. 15, yeah, 5 minutes. Yeah, so you see there's some profit running, so let it keep running, gain some peep. Okay, so GJ is heading to the upside. Now I will be explaining, guys, the strategy also. Don't miss out. Stick to the channel for this live session. I'll be explaining why I have opened the trade so that you can learn and grow as a trader. Okay, so just for the purpose of a bit more probability, I will be moving my TP at this level at 190.90. Okay, so that we can secure that potential profit, because we might see even rejection. So 23 pp it will be. So I will be moving my TP at 190. So moving my TP $190.90, because you see there is a red candle liquidity zone. It might go back up, it might go up further, or it might just had a rejection from this level. So I'm moving my TP at 190.9390 just to increase the probability of this move. So I would like to increase that probability, and I want to hold the trade as I'm expecting for the price to break to the upside to give us that around 20, so around 23p profit we can expect if it goes in that direction. So let's see how it is doing. So we see the market is going in that direction. I believe that, guys, you are enjoying. Make sure that you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I am posting every day. Okay, let's hold it for this profit, and I will be explaining the strategy. As I mentioned, one trade from me copying, or it will not make you any big difference in your situation. What I would say that learn to trade. Okay, this is the main goal of Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Every member every day. Yesterday many of you have joined with the huge discount given. Thank you for joining, and probably you got started to learn. And this is the NFP week, guys. I got a lot of DM today also. Let me bring that up. Okay, so I got a quite a few DM from some of the fellow subscribers and members. So one of our member just so so one of our member just DM me, hi coach, hope you are doing good. Please, at the end of the live session, this is yesterday. Today, I had heard you are talking about 70% discount option. So, like that, I got a countless, many of the DM still I couldn't read, but I got a lot of requests. But as you mentioned, guys, this huge discount offer is only for limited number, because what I wanted to do, that the batch that I'm currently running, I want to go in one go all of them together. So because of that, I have extended a little more with the coupon that we have given in our previous session in for that 70% off. So I have given you that. It might be ending very soon, so last moment you can join, just it is extended for the request. So if you want to get the full advantage of this $200 extensive coupon, that the only thing that you need to do is you need to visit the website right now. You can find a link in the description. Use a PC or laptop to visit the website. As I mentioned before, we have a little bit of issue in mobile version of the website, which is fixing. Use a PC or laptop, and then use that coupon on the lifetime access checkout to learn to grow as a trader with me in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. So if you look at the website, if I give you the website here, which is still, I think there is a little bit of website is this guy working, but it's not opening here. So I hope that you guys can open that in your site. So once you are on the website, then click join now button. You will be able to join using that coupon, which is ending very soon. So this is the last chance that you can join with this huge discounted offer. Then I would recommend you to use it right now to learn the strategy that I am trading to grow as a trader. So you see that Gbpusd is pushing high. Let's keep pushing, let's keep trading in that way, and learning and growing as a trader is the key to be consistently profitable as a trader. So you see that Gbpusd currently up in my account almost more than nearly more than 1%, which is nearly how many pip here? We are up 10 pip up on GJ. Let's see what we need to do here. So you see that still there is a probability to the upside, pushing high. So this is the second trade. Yesterday also we had a trade on GJ, guys. These are live trade. You guys are seeing that we are making consistently in this market. This is real trading happen here in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Make sure you remain connected if you are passionate about trading. Okay, so this channel is for the passionate trader who really wants to become a professional trader. So make sure you stick to the channel and learn and grow as a trader. So GJ is pushing high at the moment. I'm buy on Gbpusd. So let's keep holding it for bigger profit target. We see that the market is pushing to the upside. So far, what we learned in this session, in our beginning of the session, guys, which we are now implementing. This is what I told you, that you need to learn, and also you need to learn to implement. Okay, this is one of the best trading education you will ever find in this whole industry. So don't miss out this opportunity. As a huge member coming to the academy, this offer getting expired very soon. So if you want to be a part of Forex Trading Wizard Academy, then join today using the coupon that I has given to you. And also, any question, don't hesitate to ask. If you find it difficult to access the website, then let me know. I can give you in case you guys see any difficulty on the website, then email info@forextradingwizard.com. info@forextradingwizard.com. tradingwizard.com. So if you find it difficult any in the website to access or anything like that, you just can email. We can help you in the joining process. So now here is, we are up, we are in profit around 9 to 10 pip. Want to see one more push to the upside. Okay, so this is a short-term trade, and let's see what's happening here. Okay, so there is a doji narrow, and we'll be waiting for the price to break that doji and then bounce back to the upside. So I would like to secure another 10 pip on GJ. Yesterday's 12 pip, 10 pip, 22 pip from this live session. I'm securing another this profit on Gbpusd. Another okay, I have secured the profit another 10 pip. So I have taken let's secure that. Okay, it's a quick trade, quick gain, quick understanding, and it might push to the upside, I know that, but I want to increase the probability. I want to keep the winning rate high because it's a live trading session. We do hold trade for bigger that are swing trades. If you remember, this is our AUD USD trade. We're still holding that trade, and we'll keep holding like that. This is a quick trade on this live session. I've secured whatever we have gained because it's a very tight stop loss, and let's make that happen. And we have gained that. And let me see, yesterday also we had a quick trade around 12 pips. Today is 10 pip, and let me bring that up. So we see that the market is we have secured 10 pip on that. Depending on your entry, it might be less or more. Okay, guys, let me know, see that what's happening here. Okay, and what about oil? Good morning. Yeah, thank you very much. 70%. Okay, Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Gold is heading up. Dollar CAD, yes, we will be looking at. Now we are out on the trade with 10 p profit. So go Gbpusd goes to 10 p profit. Okay, 10p profit, and we'll keep that here. We'll leave it there. Let's look at what's happening with the gold. And gold is, as you can see, the price when, okay, let's quickly look at also the trade, why I have opened that buy. Look at the 15-minute chart, guys, on GJ. You can see that it's a this is where the liquidity, this is where the discounted price that we talk about, and you want to enter this kind of trade for high probability setup. And that's the secret of trading like the smart money traders. And this is how I trade. In the beginning I didn't trade that way. Okay, I was like, looking for a pin bar at the top to sell, just to see that it was a hanging man, just the price will go back in the direction of the major trend unless I learned the lesson by making multiple mistakes. And that is where I learned from. So when you learn from the mistakes, you actually become very good at it. And always, if you make a mistake, try to learn from it. So let me see here. Okay, now in addition to that, we could see that one is pumping. Let it pump. Now in the meantime, gold, you can see the 15-minute chart on gold. This is a bullish pin bar, bullish engulfer, not a pin bar, bullish engulfer. And that's also a bullish trading pattern here on gold. And with that bullish trading pattern, we might see that this market pushing high to the upside. And next stage for me is to wait for gold to give me an entry, and I'll keep watching the price action for gold entry. As you know that I do come live twice. There is another live coming up in the NY session, guys, that there is a news coming up. Also I will be covering that as well, and I would like to see all of you guys there trading together. In the meantime, this session, another successful session coming up, we want to take another one, big one. And if you enjoyed this live session, make sure you leave a like and also subscribe to the channel. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I'm posting every day. And in addition to that, before I leave, make sure you guys stay connected, stay tuned, keep the profit in your account, and don't overtrade. Okay, so as Jesse Livermore said, that money comes from sitting, not from trading. So don't trade anymore.